What is going on, people? Welcome to Collectible Show and Tell, episode 9. The show where I invite members of the community to come on and show us the things that we collect, or that they collect, sorry. I'll do a quick shout out to the chat. Tyler was here last night, about 10 hours ago. CaptainSaro, what is happening? Hey, it's Ignacio. Dave collects here. Yeah, what's going on, mate? TheGreyman's here. Oh, this is a good turnout. No one ever shows up right at the start. This is fantastic. Thank you guys for showing up. Beef it. What's going on, mate? Your comment didn't disappear. It showed up. All right. Oh, wait. Blank screen. Is anyone else getting that? Because my internet is having all sorts of issues today. No video on our side, Simon. Okay, this is not good. Can MadSpidey and Nick in the background see me? All right. Well, hopefully something sorts itself out. All right, don't worry. You don't need to see me. You just need to see my guests because I'm not participating today. I'm just hosting, I think. And yeah, I'm going to get the three guys to show off the stuff that they collect. There you are. Okay. Whew. I am crapping myself. Yeah, my internet's being really crap today. I don't know why. Still my head in. I might punch my laptop screen in later. All right. I'm going to bring in my first guest. But before I do, I want to show a video. Hopefully my intro actually played properly too. Yeah, I want to show a video before my next guest comes in. He's a good friend of mine. He is part of the OG Collectible Show and Tell team. And he's a very nice guy. He's AOK'd me a lot of stuff. And I just want to show this video. He AOK'd me this statue, a month or so ago. And, I filmed the unboxing of this statue that he got me. And then I filmed the YouTube shorts of this statue that he got me as well. So I'm just going to show you a little behind the scenes of this before I bring him in. Give me a sec. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. So that happened.
You didn't tell me about that.
I didn't tell you about it. I didn't want you to know.
Did it break or did it just fall out?
So I filmed my unboxing video and it was fine. And then I filmed my YouTube shorts the next day and it was totally my fault. The plastic bag, I was like taking it off, and because I was filming, I got impatient. So I kind of just pulled it up and it caught the knife and it just ripped the knife off.
Oh,
so I had to glue it back on for the video. So you didn't even know. But in the shorts, I actually glued it and I glued it perfectly. And then the other day I broke it again. I had to glue it again. And it's not quite glued on as nicely this second time around.
Oh, just for not telling me, I'm not going to tell you who gave you that AOK from Mark, because I know now.
Yeah, buddy, a whole bunch of people know who gave me that AOK, and it's not very nice. Anyway, welcome back.
Thanks, mate.
Happy to have you. You'll be sitting here in my place, and yeah, hey Layla, what's going on? And Werewolf. Oh, mate, today is a good turnout. I'm very happy. It's all you get. It's all my guests that are bringing everyone in today. All right. I'm going to bring in the next guest. First, no, I think he's hung out on my channel before, actually. I froze again. Awesome. Anyway, he's a great dude. You all know him as Nick's Kicks and Comics.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
What's up, mate? Welcome. I may as well turn your cam off. Man, this is really doing my head in.
It wouldn't be alive if there weren't technical difficulties.
Yeah. So, yeah, I really should have reset my modem this morning.
There we go. You're moving again.
Is my audio still coming out at least when I go blank?
Yeah, we can still hear you. All the intros and everything are playing fine, and the audio is fine. It's just the picture.
Yeah, the audio's been great.
That's all good. It's not. I'm not showing stuff today. Just so you guys are. So, how you going, Nick?
Good. I'm very happy to be here. We have hung out a few times before, but it's either early morning, nothing scheduled. But
I'm just thinking on my channel. I think you jumped in on that 5-hour drunk stream that I did.
There have been a lot of those lately.
Yeah, I ain't doing those no more. Maybe one more. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for joining me. I'm excited to see what you bring today. And I'll bring in the next guest who is fashionably late, but he got here. He made it. He's a man of many talents. He's an incredible artist, and he can also beatbox. Welcome, Rosko.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's going on,
What
Rosko?
is going on, my friend? Glad to have you on.
Simon, thank you so much for having me. Nick, always a pleasure. Look at that. You're just stunning. Look at you.
I
Oof,
work
I
just
love
for
it.
you. 2-0, baby.
MadSpidey, nice to meet you, brother. Nice
Yeah,
to meet
mate.
you, man.
Voice animation. Animation was supposed to be on, but then things got messed up, and then she got mad at me. So I'll do it again. Now we'll get animation on hopefully next week. All right. So how this works is we do 5 rounds, and each round everyone shows us some stuff, and I have the pleasure of just watching along with the chat. So hello, Cindy. Welcome. All right. We're gonna go do one of these ones. And we're going to start with one of our OG guests, MadSpidey.
All right. I
Bring
thought
the goods,
I'll just start off simple today. Nothing too flash at the moment. So I thought I'd start off. I know a lot of people collect and show pops, but I thought this one was pretty cool. Just going to try and get rid of the glare. Spider-Man with the, if anybody remembers the cartoon from like the 70s and 80s of the spider buggy. Actually, I think you can see it from. Hang on, there we go. That's a bit better.
Oh yeah.
It's right in my childhood right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
part
remember.
of the Pop Rides sort of collection. So I thought, yeah, that was pretty cool, and it's Spider-Man, so I'll grab it.
Heck yeah.
I don't remember the buggy. Like I remember that I did watch the Spider-Man animation, but I don't remember the car.
I think it was maybe Amazing Friends. I think it might have been in.
Okay, I didn't watch that.
That's
Yeah.
true, and it made an appearance, I think, sub or like 200, 175 to 225, I think, around those issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's in there. It's in the
Yeah,
comic.
amazing.
Yep.
Was it like his Batmobile? Like, was he like, let's go fight crime, and then jumps in his car?
Well, it drove up like walls and stuff. Like it was.
Okay.
It was pretty. It was pretty cool. Like cool gimmick.
I was going to say, because wouldn't he be faster if he just, web slung everywhere?
Yeah, and I mean New York traffic. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
right.
He's saving on web cartridges.
I saw a meme recently which had like Batman driving like this plane, like a bat plane, and on board he had the whole Justice League, and the meme was something about every single passenger he has can fly, so why are they on this bloody plane?
Yeah.
All right. Nice one, mate. Nice one. Nice start. Let's head over to Nick and let's see what you got, mate.
All right. All right. In Rosko's honor, I'm also wearing the shirt because we're both Knicks fans. But in honor of him being an artiste and in honor of this great community, I'm going to show you this. This is the Bob Ross micro figure,
That's awesome.
which was A-OK to me by the legendary Slotted Up after my appearance on Lame or Frame, in which I knew I couldn't draw. So I had to make people laugh. So I had showed up that night as Mr. Bob Floss, and every now and again people will ask me where he is. So this was awesome. This came at a pretty good A-OK from Mr. Jason himself. And it's just one of those things that this awesome community provides that you didn't even know you needed, but now that I have it, I need it.
I thought it was great. I thought it was graded at first. I was like, is that in a slab or something? That episode that you did was I on that? Or did I just watch that?
You might have just watched that. I think that was me, Fable, Nick the Comic Nerd, never enough Nicks, and I forget the other gentleman who was on. But once I
do remember watching it though. It was hilarious.
Yeah, once I heard Fable was on it, I mean, I can't draw anyway, but I figured I'd just make people laugh. So
That's what you're good at doing, mate. That was a nice one. Never seen that one before.
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
Happy little trees. Awesome.
Right. Rosko,
Man,
what you got?
all right, so I'm going to start off like kind of small, and then I'm gonna go to some crazy stuff that I don't know if anyone's ever showed on your show. But I'm gonna start off with my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the full DVD collection of the show, and it's the Turtle Van with all them chilling.
I've never seen that. I thought
that's awesome. Yeah, they had that at JB at one time.
Did they? I can't remember that.
Yep.
It was very limited over here, though.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Yep, it has all the episodes, but it comes in the cool van. So I've never taken it out, but one day maybe I will.
Nah, mate.
I should though.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Look, how cool is that, right?
That is super cool. I love I forget that before one of the first things I ever really collected was DVDs and things like that. I never think of them as collectible just because these movies. But then you've got all the collector boxes like this. That's awesome.
Yeah. I'm because Tyler collects a lot of DVDs as well. So I'm wondering if he has this. I don't know if he has I don't know if he's a real big Turtles fan, but I know he collects, like, he has a Michael Jackson set and all those other ones. So, but yeah, I wanted to show this. I thought this was pretty neat.
That's awesome.
If it only shot sewer tops out at people, that'd be awesome.
The best DVD thing I've got, I think, is the Terminator head. The start that I showed at the start of the intro. Yeah, that's probably the best DVD, or it's a Blu-ray, I think. That's not a box set. Oh, that was a good one. And that's your small start. So I'm excited.
This is just you'll see. I got some crazy cool stuff.
Yeah, Tyler says he doesn't have it.
And just so you guys know, once you guys are on here, you're part of the list, and I do like to bring people back. So everyone who comes on, they're always welcome back. MadSpidey, this is like I think
my third or fourth one or something.
You've been on a few times, right? You're part of the OG crew. So
it's fine. It's harder and harder to find stuff because I have to go through to the archive to bloody find stuff.
Yeah, that's why I host.
Did I show that one?
I'm starting to like reach for things real bad now. I'm like, this is like a tissue I blew my nose on 10 years ago that I kept.
Speaking of archives, when I was digging around bloody last night trying to find stuff, I found this. It says, I don't even know how old this is. Might be maybe 20 years old or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's actually it's made out of pewter. So
made out of what?
Pewter.
Like a computer.
No, not you're an idiot. But I didn't realize that there's only 182 of them.
Wow.
So it's just a little. I think they did a series of them of all the first appearances. They did one, I think, for Hulk and Iron Man and Cap and things like that. But yeah, like even you still see the bloody sticker residue from the price tag, and it's got dust and all sorts of crap on it. But yeah, it's been around for a long time. I reckon I've had at least 20 years.
Wow, that's awesome. Show us the close up of the actual spider though, Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's a bit hard with the glare, but
just angle it off. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Wait, where did you get it?
I found it, in my where the archives is, I'll call it. Found it downstairs somewhere.
So you don't remember where you picked it up from?
No, as I said, I've had it for probably 20 plus years, I reckon. So yeah, I don't even remember where I got it from.
Superrus has a Superman like that.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah, they did some DC ones as well.
That's cool.
Very nice. Very nice. All right. Oh, hang on. We're going back to Nick now. That's what's happening.
So in honor of MadSpidey's 20-plus-year-old find, I have one also. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of The Crow.
Oh, yes.
And this was the first collectible that I bought. Well, I didn't actually buy it. A girlfriend of mine bought it.
Oh.
This statue I've had probably since 1996 or 97. He's missing. He had like a little a necklace with the ring on it. He had a very cheap-looking leather jacket. But this one has always been in my collection. This was the first one.
Who's that from? Like, who made it?
that like Dynamic Forces or something? Or
No, I actually found this in a mall. I remember buying this. Let's see.
I've never seen that one.
Focus.
I didn't actually realize it was the shape of the crow as well.
Yeah.
And those are the candles, right? That are around them. Those are supposed to be like candles.
Yep, like it was in back in the day.
That's so dope.
And this is number 1184 of 1500. So just one of those things that I've always had. I have a few more Crow collectibles, some original art, but this is the one that started it all.
Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna see any of that original art. All right, that
We can. I can show it.
yeah. If it wasn't part of your 5, I would like to see it now.
All right.
And so would MadSpidey, I'm sure, and Rosko.
Oh yeah.
I have so many memories of the Crow because, like, I remember the day Brandon Lee got shot. He got shot on my birthday. So he got shot, and I remember getting the newspaper, and I was a kid, and he was on the front page of the newspaper, and then there was this big giant spread. Remember on Thursday, Simon, there was the hit in the New Herald Sun, and it'd be like the entertainment section, and it had this big, massive, like 4-page spread of the Crow. It was awesome.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
Yeah, and pretty ironic that we're talking about that now with what just happened with Alec Baldwin. So
Yeah, I said
Right?
that as well.
Well, what happened?
he had fired one of those prop guns on a set of a movie. He killed, I think it was 2 people.
Yep.
When
Yeah,
did
it
this happen?
It was a
2 days ago?
Yeah,
it
it
was
was a couple
like
days
a executive or something, like a secondary director or something. And
It was the cinematographer and the director. They both got shot with the same bullet, and one went through the first one, and then the other one went and hit the other one.
How can that keep happening?
Supposed to be
I don't know.
blank, and then this is what happened.
All
right,
first
so
thing I thought of was Brandon Lee. That's the first thing I thought of.
Yep,
Yeah, absolutely.
exactly.
Dang.
Absolutely. So there are 3 pieces of art. This one I had done about 3 years ago by Mr. James O'Barr.
Oh,
What?
I saw him. I showed him pictures of the other art that I have from him, and I says, just draw me something sad because that kind of resonates with me. So
That is sick, dude.
yeah, that's gorgeous.
this was a nice one. These 2 also have been probably almost 20 years, 15 years in my collection.
Ooh,
Man.
wow.
Hang on, how long? 15, 20 years you've had them.
Yeah, this one was made in 2004.
So,
yeah.
What was the to say how much you paid for it, but how, like, I guess how much?
Oh, they were
Was it
under $200, I think. At the time, he had he was selling stuff on eBay, and actually, I made that one into a tattoo.
Oh, wow.
So he had a fan page where he would sell art, and he also had an eBay page where he sold art. And when I'm about to show, this was the first piece that I bought from him.
Oh, dude.
Gosh.
Dude.
Oh,
That is so sick.
So the funny thing is I showed him the pictures of these. He was like, "Yeah, that stuff wasn't good." I'm like, "What?" And you see, if you see up in the upper left-hand corner, it says, "Please help me."
wow.
Up here.
Jesus Christ.
But puts my James O'Barr to shame.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
mine was done at a convention though, so
You've got a different character though as well, which
Yeah. And
the
those
Crow.
are
I mean, if you're getting the Crow from James O'Barr, I mean that's kind of his thing, you know.
and he lives here. Well, I think he still lives here up in North Texas by me. So he does some of the cons that happen up, and I wouldn't say I have ready-made access, but it's pretty available. So
Nice. Yeah, he was here at the con 2 years ago, and I think was that when I first. I didn't know you that well then, did I, MadSpidey? That was the con I bumped into you, and you showed me that art piece that you got from him.
yeah, that's what we sort of restarted the friendship after 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
so you guys go back that far, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known him since I was a little kid.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we sort of went our own paths, grew up, and then I got into comic books, and then he found me somehow, and he was like, "Man, I've been into this stuff since the beginning." All right, that was good
awesome.
stuff, mate. Loved it.
Oh man, I don't even know how to follow that up.
No, you said the goods, mate.
I know, right? Now I'm like, oh
He asked me.
he shouldn't have said anything.
I wasn't gonna show it, but he asked.
All right. I absolutely love this piece. It's one of my favorite things in my collection. I'm a big Scotty Young fan. I know a lot of people aren't, but I love Scotty Young. And since everyone was doing number pieces, this is to 1200, and it's my Venom with the.
Oh, I love him.
With this Spider-Man lollipop. Yeah, I love this, and it's not that big. Oh, huh?
Take it easy. Take it easy.
But yeah, it's one of the gentle giants.
It's good.
Yeah, I wanted to get a few of those.
Yeah, I got it. I got it because what happened was I was at my comic shop, and I was gonna buy my this boss. I was leaving the job, and I was buying him a thank you gift, a little thing, like just trying to see something for his desk. So I saw his Captain America, and the guy was like, "Oh, well, if it's buy one get one half off." So I ended up buying that, and that's when I got this guy. And now I look at the prices for this guy, and it's crazy. I couldn't believe it, So, but at the time, they were just trying to get rid of some of their statues that they just had, So I was like, but like I said, I'm a big Scotty Young fan, but I just love this piece no matter what.
And Rosko, you have a companion piece to that too, don't you? An art piece?
I have, yes, I do. Yeah, give me 1 second.
See?
He's looking at the pile like, do I want to dig through that right now?
I'm like, oh shoot.
It's like, why did you say something, Nick?
Yeah, I'm like,
It's part of the same story, mate. Please show us.
it's actually okay. It's something I created. Yeah.
And you say you don't have anything awesome. I know you got awesome stuff behind you.
I got it somewhere around here. Where is it? Oh man, now I don't know where it is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it. Give me a second.
It's all good, mate. Well, I'll go on to MadSpidey if you want to have a look.
Okay, yeah, let me grab that real quick. Yep, perfect.
All right.
Yeah. Oh. I'm
Round
just trying to
3,
get organized here. Yeah, so obviously back in the day say we're going on a statue sort of thing, I thought I'd bring something as well. So back in the day, the only brand to really, and I've shown one before on Simon's thing before. The only statue company that was really around that was doing any good was Bowen Designs. So obviously Nick's nodding, so he knows who they are. I have quite a few. This one's not exactly the most common or liked character, but it's a little bit of a sort of special one, especially because we see it's Sasquatch from Alpha Flight. There you go. There's the puck one. So now the thing with this one is they did a standard version, which is the bottom one there. You see with like the stone and the snow.
Yeah.
So it was an edition size of 2000. Now the difference with this particular one is, as soon as I can get it out. Yeah, put it down there. You'll actually notice it has a different base.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now with these particular ones, as I said, the standard was 2000 edition, but randomly they put in ones with this different, what they call the cube base. There was only 100 of them made out of the 2000 run. So now the other thing that's even more special about this particular one is it's actually an artist proof.
Nice.
And it's actually signed by Randy Bowen himself.
Oh, that's awesome.
So you're talking going from 2000 down to 100, going down to they probably made 5 artist proofs.
And sorry, did you say the 100 ones like that was just a random, like a
Yeah,
random pool?
they weren't done like, okay, the standards anywhere from 1 to 2,000, and these were done from say 1 to 100, so you could tell by the numbers. It was literally random whether you got it or not.
That's cool.
But as I said, like this is the artist proof, so it's even rarer again. So there's only maybe 5 of them at most in the whole world.
Wow.
So
Awesome.
not exactly the most common of character, but yeah, still a very rare piece to try and get.
And you pulled it, yeah? You didn't? Did you buy that?
No. This was I ended up making a contact in the States who was at the time when Bowens were massive. So I'm talking about like late 90s, early 2000s. He would basically just send me a list of what he had at the time, and I would just go, okay, I need that one, and then I'd just pay it off, and then he'd just send me boxes at a time with all the Bowen statues in it, and that's how I've got so many of them.
Yeah, I was very sad when he lost the license because he made a lot of great stuff.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like I always wanted to try and become a completist and get the whole lot, but I got probably about halfway there.
They've got lots of those at Lobos, yeah.
Yeah, but not all of them have boxes and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
and their boxes are in really bad condition over there sometimes when you buy them.
Yeah, and it's the same with your favorite shop. They've still got quite a few of them, but they're all because they're up on top of the rafters. They're all sun damaged. Yeah, they're all sun damaged and all that sort of stuff. So,
yeah, my favorite shop. How'd you go, Rosko?
Okay. All right. So yeah, I did. I found it. I was able to find it. So this was the piece that and then I did a cover to Spawn, and I kind of did the Violator.
Oh, what? That's
cool.
That's awesome. That's so sick.
So yeah. So this is something I did. So yeah, I didn't even think about that. I'm glad you said something, Nick. I don't. It's in my box over there. I was like, oh, it's next to my Fat Thor. So
no,
like,
I'm waiting for the day it goes on sale, Rosko.
I was going to say Beck would want that more because Beck's a massive Spawn fan.
Nice. All right, we're gonna go back to Nick, and then come back to Rosko again.
All right, and I guess in honor of, I don't know if he's still there, but Sith Lordly I saw earlier, so we'll do some Star Wars stuff.
All right.
From day one, I mean, for me, Star Wars was the first movie I saw. My mother worked in Toys R Us around the time the figures were coming out, so I made sure that I would go pick her up, go with, I guess, Grandma to go pick her up every payday so we can get some Star Wars figures. Also, being one of the big music fans that I am, there was a figure a few years ago, this guy here. And what's unique about him is his name is Elo Asti. All right, and it's two things that come to mind with me. First of all, J.J. Abrams helped create him, and you know he started a show called Lost. So if you spell out what his name is phonetically, L-O-S-T, that's his name. Also, there is some connotations to the Beastie Boys album, Hello Nasty. So when I found that those two worlds are colliding into Star Wars, that this is one of the figures that I had to pick up. And it's just his name. He made a very brief cameo. I think it was in The Force Awakens, and it's just one of those cool things that I had to have. So, LOL.
Awesome.
I haven't
I
seen
love the
that.
references to it.
Yeah, just weird. And speaking of Star Wars,
I would have just called him Fish Lips.
this is from Austin LeMay. This showed up in my mailbox today, and I think I may know what this is, but getting into Star Wars and getting into these figures, these are awesome.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is
The Black Series.
the Black Series First Order Stormtrooper. So thank you very much, Austin. I appreciate it. And as great as this community is with the AOKs and stuff, it sends you off in a tangent, Tyler. Because I helped Tyler. I helped Tyler look for some Mighty Morphin figures, and I could have swore he said they were in Target. So I looked in Target, and I walked by this guy.
That is awesome.
This is the Contest of Champions Thanos. And what's even worse was there were other ones that, of course, I had to look for, and there was a Venom Pool one that I had to order also. So in helping Tyler find what he wanted, it wound up costing me a little over $100 to look for. But,
best community in the world.
thank you, Austin. Thank you, Austin. And I hate you for probably making me buy 50 more of these.
Yeah, they look great, those ones.
Oh, these are fantastic.
Mm.
And then you have the bigger series also. They're about $20 a piece that are really, really nice.
Mm. Yeah, the artist Gregory Titus, he's the one that does all the art for the boxes. He's an awesome guy as well.
Yeah, and this ties in. I don't want to keep showing more stuff, but all those little trinkets, like the Captain Phasma stuff, just all these little things I come across that I can't resist buying. So, thank you all.
Very nice, very nice. All right, we're going back to Rosko. Apparently going to get bigger and better each round.
Okay, so this I've had for 30 years. It's traveled with me since I was 6 years old. I've had this, and I can't believe I've always now. If you want to keep your collectibles good, sometimes you have to buy something to make sure they're secure, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I had bought this G.I. Joe Battle Figure Collector's Case.
Oh, I remember those.
Yeah, back in '91, and I've had it ever since. And I've been using it kind of as like put stuff in the trap. You know, like when I move, I would use this as like a protector. So there's no collectibles in it, but I still held on to this at least. But yeah, it says even says 91 down there. Gives a date and everything.
That's so
it's
cool,
it's a newsstand. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I've always had this, so I thought this was really cool. I showed this the other day on Spine Ticks because I thought it was really unique. So I had it out. I was really happy. So yeah,
that's awesome.
And I think they made a few different ones too. I think they made a Mask one and a Transformers one, and
it kind of reminds me too. There was a Star Wars thing like that would hold the figures, just a Darth Vader head that would fold apart.
Yeah,
I remember.
That's right. Yeah, I remember that.
Roscoe, you said you've had that since you were a kid, yeah?
Yep.
So do you have all the figures in there still?
No. What's actually in here is actually there's some glass pieces that I keep in here. Like I have like a very old. I have a very old. Actually, you know what? I'll show it. What's the name of it? It's a picture. It's an old picture that I saved. Let's see this. It is.
Since it's so old, those things are like bulletproof.
Yeah, this
nowadays are just
this Crown Royal. This like
junk.
it's like a hey, you know, like a picture, like, you know. So, but I don't know. I've had this for a long time. I don't know why it's in here. You know,
Well, what do you guys call it? You guys call it a picture.
Picture. Yeah,
We just call it a jug.
I mean, you can call it a jug. But yeah, so that's what's in there. I don't know why I fell on that for so long, but
From your childhood to your adulthood, mate.
yeah. Right. So, but anyway, but this was, I thought, the cooler of the items here was the GI.
So you were drinking Crown and Cokes at 6?
Yeah, you know, Rose, I'm from Jersey, man.
Experience.
I'm from Jersey, man. You got they start you young. So. Yeah, GI Joe.
I get so jealous when people have their things from their childhood still. I'm like, oh man, like I wish I had half the stuff I had.
It's part
I think we're all like that.
Yeah.
Part of the journey.
At least I know my oldest brother, has a lot of my stuff. So I tell the story all the time where I remember the day still where I was getting a little bit older. I mean, I was still young, but I remember my oldest brother coming over one day, and I had all my toys and stuff in baskets in the laundry. He just shows up, walks into the laundry, and starts grabbing all these baskets of toys. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm taking your toys. You don't need them anymore." And he's got like, well, look, put it this way. That doesn't bother me now because he's always been a toy collector like since then. And this is like going back 30, 40 years. So yeah, like at least I can go see some of that stuff if I really wanted to. I'm trying to get him on this. I'm going to eventually do a Star Wars special because he's a huge Star Wars collector. I've done a video at his house ages ago, but you haven't seen him for a long time, so I'd like to get him on this show. All right. We're going to go back to MadSpidey. Wait, yeah, that's the right order, yeah?
Yeah, that's the right order.
Thank you everyone for watching as well, man. I don't know if I've ever had this many people watching at once, so yeah, appreciate everyone who's hanging out in the chat.
So back in the day when I was working in retail, they used to sort of manage like video game departments and all that sort of stuff. And then the store that I was working in at the time, they started selling DVDs. They never really used to because that was more of other retailers and things like that. But I used to always keep my eye out, especially for comic sort of, I don't know, like standees and, all that sort of stuff, anything to do with movies and things like that. But I got this. I haven't brought the whole thing because I only need to show this part. But you're just thinking, oh, yeah, it's just a metal tube or whatever it is. I'm actually going to need a hand. This is going to be really hard to show, but so it might help. But
hi, Beck.
Hi.
So it pretty much,
cool.
Yeah, it's from the Spider-Man 3 movie DVD release. So you just keep. We've got if you remember,
It just keeps going.
rewritable CDs or DVDs or whatever they were.
That's awesome.
So it actually does come with like feet at the bottom. So you sort of turn up, and then it's got some poles. Obviously, it's about 6.5 feet tall.
Wow.
So it was one of the things that I actually kept.
Why was it advertising blank DVDs at the bottom?
I know, it was really weird because it was a Sony thing. Sony was one of the first.
5 years to burn them.
Yeah, right.
Look, it's was Spider-Man 3. What was that? Yeah, 2006, 2007, whatever it was. So it shows how early the technology was.
Very nice.
So, yeah, got a few of those things still floating around, a few standees, and they're like promotional type stuff still floating around. So,
I forgot what round. This is the that was the fourth.
This is round 4.
Round 4. Okay. Brandon, what's going on, mate? Thanks for joining. All right. We are back with Nick. Mate, today has been fantastic. 20 people in the chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure it's my guests that are bringing them in, not me, but yeah.
So, and oddly enough, what I have to show, it always kind of segues into what we were talking about. And you had mentioned that, Simon, that you kind of wish you kept the stuff from when you were younger.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I got my namesake Nick's Kicks and Comics because I figured if I ever hit the lottery or was ever to start my own business, that's what it would be. Nick's Kicks and Comics. So unfortunately, these days, it's very, very hard to get sneakers because you're fighting bots, little kids who don't mind waiting 3 or 4 days in the rain to get some shoes. I'm too old for that. But I'm going to show off one of the pairs that I actually still do own.
I'm glad because I was hoping you would show some kicks, man, because I don't think I've ever seen you show kicks on your channel.
I don't because honestly, getting married hurt my closet. My wife doesn't understand 120, 130 pairs of sneakers, and so I had to liquidate. But this is one of the pairs that I have left over from the day. These are the Kobe 9 Chester Cheetahs, and they're called Chester Cheetahs because if you look on one side, it's yellow, and on the other side, it's orange. So I've had these probably about 4 or 5 years.
Those are cool.
Retail back then was $170, $180 US.
And now?
When he died, these shot up to about $600 a pair. And now these, even though they've been worn, I could probably still sell them for about $400. But these are some of my favorite pair. So
now you don't wear those, right?
every now and again I will. It's not easy to match them, but I'll wear them.
Hawaiian shirt.
That too. Yep. Well, I guess I could now too, but no calls for shoes much these days. So
I cannot believe. So I got a few friends now who are big shoe collectors. I found out my brother is a big. She's got a whole room full of shoes apparently. But one of my mates at work, Lee, he'll walk in with a pair of shoes that look brand new, and he'll be like, "You know when these are from? These are from 2005." And I'll be like, "What?" And like, so I was going to ask you So I'm pretty sure when he wears these shoes, he wears them out. I'm pretty sure as soon as he gets home and takes them off, he'll be like cleaning them and stuff. Is that something you would do?
Honestly, for me to wear some of my top tier stuff, it's got to be a special occasion. Yeah. There's one pair, my favorite pair, which I actually don't own now, are the Jordan 11 Concords. And they're bright white and they have black patent leather at the bottom. And I've owned they've re-released 3 or 4 times. I've owned them each time they've come out, but I would wear them once a year. So for me to just put them on a pedestal and never wore them, I just figured I'd sell them. But every time I sold them, I was like, oh, I need another pair. So the tough thing is with sneakers is like, you need a reason to wear them. And if you're not, like, I'll have my day-to-day stuff. I'm wearing these every day. So it's tough. I mean, some people, it's the same thing as like in the comic community, we have, read your comics. Some people don't read them. They put them away or they buy an extra issue. And it's the same thing with shoes. So.
Because I think down here what they do now is you have to like register with the store's website or whatever, and they do like a raffle. Yep. For you to be able to get them. So
it's so hard. I mean, every Saturday morning I'm on that app and I just take loss after loss after loss, and then.
So, do you get FOMO with shoes?
Not anymore.
Because you're just like, you're not going to get it, right? It's like you expect to not get them.
And it's the same thing. It's not like, oh, I want that variant cover. Let me pay $30 for it. It's like, I want that pair. It costs $600 to get them. I'm like,
yeah, I can't believe some of the retail. Like my mate's been showing me there's some website which tells you how much, and every different size will be worth different amounts as well. There was some Iron Maiden shoes he showed me that were like thousands of dollars. I was like, but that will never sell, right? Maybe they will.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like some sizes, like 9 through 12, are common sizes, but if you need them in like a size 14, they only make a few, so those will be bumped up. But
before I move on to Rosko, I just want to tell a story. Like I remember there was one day, right? I was out. It was my day off, and I, had a bit of money, had a decent pay that week, and I thought to myself, I saw these shoes online. I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy those today. They're cool shoes. I'm going to buy these shoes today. You know what shoes they were? The Miles Morales Jordans.
Oh.
Yeah. And then and that was the day I quickly learned. I was like, oh. I was like looking at my paper. I was like, oh, I can't buy these shoes.
Yep. I had those $175 on day one, and they quickly shot up, I think, to $300 or $400 later that afternoon.
Yeah, I told my friend at work, and he just laughed at me. He was like, "You ain't getting those shoes."
They were nice.
So, yeah. All right. Good. So I was hoping you'll bring some kicks, mate. So very good.
Okay. All right. So this is a tad bit heavy. This is from the 60s. This was my great grandfather's. He ran a candy vending. Like a candy vending machine So what happened was I have this old gumball, penny, nickel, turn right to handle.
Wow, that's cool,
That's
man.
awesome.
Oh, it's heavy as shit,
Did
man.
you rip that out of the ground?
It's they would what they have are the stands. Man, I can't. Oof. They had the stands, and what they would do is they'd replace them. They would just kind of like the bottom like would have these like little pegs, and you would put them right in, and you can pop it on and off. But yeah, this is man, it's heavy as hell, man. It doesn't seem as big, but it's pretty big. But yeah, this is from the '60s though, and this is something that's in my collection that I'll never ever let go of.
That's cool, man.
Yeah, it'll be made out of cast iron or something like that. So it'll be
Yeah,
heavy.
it is. It's freaking nuts.
Can you make it work still, like without putting coins in it?
The thing is that if you turn this, no, you still need to put something in there to make the knob turn. It's this knob right here. It's locked until you put in. But I love how it says penny or a nickel.
That's cool.
I mean, but it will still work though. It should still work. So,
cool, man.
But,
You should charge people, just fill it up with like some lollies.
Yeah, right. I'll put something in there. But yeah, I always one day wanted to like fill this up and like have this sitting around like. So, but yeah, I wanted to bring this on and show this. I thought it was really cool. Like I said, it was my great grandfather's. So, yeah.
Look at God.
That's awesome.
Nice, man. Did not expect that one.
Yeah,
what's going to be last, Rosko?
I know. I told you I got some cool, like weird stuff.
You talked yourself up, mate, and you're not disappointing. So that's awesome, man.
Gumball machine.
God Tank, thanks for joining. Knowles Fish.
I just like how you say how heavy it is, and you just keep picking it up and putting it down, and picking it up, putting it down.
It's show and tell.
Yeah, the little. Oh gosh, this thing here. Still, Ah, no. Yeah. So. Oh gosh.
Wicked.
Yo. All right. Okay.
Breath back. All right.
All right.
One more time.
We're going back into the final round, and I'm sure MadSpidey is going to show us some art for the final round.
Don't ruin the surprise. I was going to say, yeah, it wouldn't be me if I didn't bring some art with me. I'll just show one piece though. Got to find the piece that I was going to show.
You've already shown the Craven on one of the times you're on here, so
I'm going with the same theme, just a different artist. So,
Oh wow.
anybody recognize the signature? Simon might.
Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know. Australian artist.
That's Nicola Scott.
That's beautiful.
So obviously,
awesome.
well known for Wonder Woman, create her own series, Black Magic with Greg Rucka.
She's also known for the Nightwing butt shot.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. So obviously, I've got a folder here, and I could show some more, but we'll just stick with one. Try and keep it to the hour.
I can't remember that you having that piece. That's
I've had it for a while. I don't know. Did she write a year on it? No, she didn't write a year on it. It would have been maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So, but the funny thing is, because when I asked for Craven the Hunter, she's like, "Oh yeah, no worries." She just writes it down and blah blah blah, and she gives it to me, and she's like, "Oh, I didn't know about Craven. I just called him like Leopard Pant Man or something."
Yes.
So she's more of a DC girl because she's mainly only done work for DC. So
No, but that looks like a pretty good representation of a Craven I'd know.
yeah,
Right. That's awesome.
was very good. Yeah, if we're getting close to our, so maybe we'll just keep it to the one. But
Yeah, I'll
Spidey's
just go
been
for one.
plenty of times, mate. MadSpidey is part of the OG crew, so he will be back with more art.
She took Tony in the crotch.
All right, where are we going? All right, Nick, what do you?
All right, my final one is also something that's been with me probably a little bit before the crow statue. So we'll pull out this guy,
Oh no!
Marvin the
Nice.
Martian, and I'll explain what those beads are in a second. But Marvin is one of my favorite guys. He's been one of my favorite guys since I was a kid. I found this.
Hey, hi, Mark.
I don't know if they still have Warner Brothers stores. Rosko, you think?
They don't
I
over
don't
here.
know. I don't
Long
know.
gone from here.
Well, they might still. No, I'm thinking about the Disney store, but they have these Warner Brothers stores, and I found him one day, and 3 feet, well, not 3 feet, about 2 feet tall, and I was like, I know I had to have him. And he's guarded my room, my houses, my apartments ever since. And these beads were a little trinket that we got from Heineken on the night I met my wife. So
Oh, cool.
I'll put them around his waist. I'll put my son's first Yankee hats on top, and it's one of my favorite collectibles ever.
That's awesome.
That is
And
awesome.
he will disintegrate you in a moment's notice. That's it.
That's
That's
awesome.
cool. Usually have that behind you back there, don't you?
Oh, shit. Yep, it's usually right over there.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Beck's a massive Marvin the Martian fan. She's got nearly everything you could possibly get of Marvin the Martian.
Yep. He's a great guy. Great guy.
hmm.
What's going on, Carolina, Chris? All right. Well, mate, today's been, mate, maybe I'll just have you guys on forever because like I said, I've never had so many people watching at once. This is the permanent collectible show and tell crew. All right, Rosko, you've been tempting us all. You've been teasing us,
man.
Gary.
All
What
right.
is the final thing?
All right, so the last thing is usually it's behind me, but I took it down just like how Nick does. I don't know if anyone notices, but this is from 1930, mid 1930s, and it's my RCA tabletop radio.
Oh wow!
Wait, when did you say it was from?
1930s.
Jesus.
Is this collectible show and tell, or is this like antique archaeology?
Roadshow.
Yeah, right. But you can see the old school, the dogs in there.
Oh, yeah, the RCA Victor guy. Yep.
But it's the one little dog there. Yep, it's and oh man, let me show you. It's it may be a little dusty in there, but the back, I mean, it's just crazy. There's just so much
That's
going
clean.
on in there.
Well, that's pretty clean considering.
Yeah. So, but
Hey, can you put that on top of the gumball dispenser and show us both at the same time?
oh my gosh, yeah, okay. Oh man, this is like a mini microwave, dude. I tell you, I'm like, jeez. These things, they made these things to last. Like, but yeah. So, but yeah, this is another thing that's in my collection that I absolutely love. This is one of my favorite things ever. I mean, I remember seeing this as a little kid growing up, and just always wanting it, always saying, "Can I have that? Can I have that?" And now I do, and now it's like one of my most favorite things in my whole collection, though. But I mean, for the 1930s, this ain't too bad looking.
Right. Was that your granddad's too?
Yes, yep. It was a different great grandfather. Yep.
I can
Yep,
just
so.
picture him now listening to all the Superman serials on there, sitting in front of the radio and listening to it.
Maybe put it on your.
No.
No.
It only plays AM, Roscoe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, now back to the scene. Oh, yeah.
Come around the corner, see?
Yeah. See, yeah. But yeah, I gotta put this down. These, like I said, these things are heavy. So, all right, now they're gonna go back and never be touched again here, just like me. No.
I got dark there.
It's okay. I always have myself.
That was awesome, dude.
Hey, check out this cool radio. No, I'm just kidding.
The awkward silence speaks words.
Yep.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That was awesome. I wasn't expecting that, Rosko. Just because obviously I've got a whole list of people that I want to obviously eventually get on, but the way I choose them is like I watch their videos, like like I'll see you guys. I'm like, oh, he's got stuff in the background. That means he collects other stuff besides comics. But yeah, I wasn't expecting bloody dispenser machines and radios and stuff. I knew Nick was going to bring. I was hoping Nick would bring some shoes because, like I said, I'm always waiting for the shoe content on his channel, and it never comes.
Yeah, me too.
That's awesome. All right. Before we wrap it up, we'll do the rounds and let people know what's going on your channel. We'll start with MadSpidey because he's got a giveaway going. I've got a giveaway too, guys, but I don't talk about mine because it's being overshadowed by MadSpidey's.
It's not going anywhere at the moment because I haven't been doing many videos, and my sub count has not even moved in about the last 2 weeks.
We'll make that change, mate. I was going to ask you, can I borrow your slab to use in my video?
Yeah, you can do that.
Sweet.
You're not allowed to crack it. I've got only I get to crack the slabs.
I won.
Yeah, so obviously, I got the 200 giveaway with the Punisher #1 CGC 9.6 slab as the prize. Once I eventually get to 200, I'm still sitting at 165.
So yeah, anyone who's not subscribed to oh wait, I forgot. Oh man, I'm supposed to have this running the whole time. But anyone who's not subscribed to these guys, all their links, their YouTube links, and their Instagrams are in the description. So please do me a favor and show these guys some support and love. I would really appreciate it, and so would they.
Now you put the banner up. We've been doing the whole show.
I even had these ready to go before, and totally forgot. Well, there you go.
You're too busy worrying about talking in silence.
Well,
Buddy having black screens and.
But yeah, for those who don't know MadSpidey, he's a big art collector, so he does an artist series where he shows off all his original art, as well as comic books, pops, and all that sort of stuff. So. Yeah, make sure you check him out and subscribe so someone can finally win that slab.
Yeah, I think it's going to be going longer than the end of October.
Yeah, well, you said to the end of October, and I was like, no, dude.
I said I wanted to try and run it till the end of October, thinking that it would just go through the roof, but no, it didn't. So that's all right. I'll just get there when I get there. I'm not fussed, so... But yeah, all the videos there, and obviously just follow the instructions and things like that. And yeah, I'll do some more artist series, some more comic hauls, which I just picked up some more comics, and I'm picking up all my pop vinyls that I haven't been able to pick up for about the last 3 months of lockdown today. So there's going to be a massive pop vinyl haul video coming as well.
Very nice. Very nice. All right, Nick.
All right, so this week I'll be heading back to CBCS to pick up 10 books, 6 of which are mine, 4 of which are marked from Legion of Comics. I also have a series in the works where we're getting to know the members of our community outside of their comic and book and collecting stuff. So kind of like a really in-depth, hard-hitting questions nobody else wants to ask kind of thing. So getting that together... just popping up on lives and stuff, and that's about it.
Sorry, I'm just laughing at Mark's comments.
Cool, man. So, and obviously, maybe some shoe content will be coming one day.
I want to see some Jordans.
It's hard. It's really hard to get shoes. It's not easy. I can't even find shoes to play basketball in nowadays.
Do you have like being here in Australia? It's even worse.
Do you have like a shoe room though?
No, I have a section in my closet. I've dwindled down from its high point. It was probably about 160 pair before I got married, and now it's down to 15. So nothing really crazy to show off anymore. So
We'll get you back on here one day so you can show us some more.
Nick, you have a whatnot sale this Sunday too?
No, not this weekend. I had to postpone it because my work schedule around the time frame. So I'm kind of hoping to go next week or next Friday night.
Okay.
So everything starts at $1, including slabs.
Ooh.
But
Don't tell Simon that.
you'll see promos. You'll see promos on Instagram about that one too. So
Sick.
Nice.
All right, Rosko, tell the people.
No. You can catch me actually tonight, 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be on Spine Ticks. Saturdays are for Spine Ticks. I'm usually there. We do a 7, 8, 9, 10 hour show, depending on how many drinks he can, how many times, how long he drinks and how long he wants to go for. So I'm there for the ride. We just have fun, playing Mongolian music to, talking comic books to deli ticks, a whole bunch of different cool stuff. So check us out. You go on my channel, Geek Out with Rosko. I do a show called Between the Lines every Monday, but this week is actually going to be Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to have Ben Templesmith on with me and Chris. So as of right now, it's still looking like it's a go, but it's been like that for the last couple months. So I don't know. We'll see. Right? But as of right now, it's still a go.
I guess just for people who don't know, what do you guys do on Between the Lines?
Yeah, absolutely. If you haven't checked out our show on Between the Lines, it's me and Cardboard Crazies. What we do is we interview a person, and while we talk and have a good time, I've had Nick on there. And what we do is we just draw. We have a theme, usually for the show. For example, say if here, I'll give you an example here. Something I did. So say if it was like Moon Knight theme, I did this middle school Moon Knight guy.
That's cool, man.
That's awesome.
And then or like just for example, if we had like nostalgic night, I did this like
what?
Ninja Turtles.
That's so sick.
Yeah. So it's we just have a good time over there. We just did one over on Cardboard's channel. He's going to be taking hiatus. So we're going to see how that turns out, but I still want to continue it and have fun, people on there and have a good time. But also check out for random content. I put up some unboxings. I will be doing one. I just got a couple AOKs from people that are amazing because this community is the best community in the world. I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. But it's amazing. The amazing people I met. You guys, Simon, thank you so much for having me here. And like I said, just come check me out, Geek Out with Rosko. I put up random. I do check your shorts, which are like short little videos. Check those out. I do them randomly. It's just if I'm like feeling froggy and want to do something a little fun. It's like only like barely a minute long. It's just fun to watch. I did I don't know if you guys know Chip Getler. I just did one recently with him. Check that out if you haven't seen it. So yeah, I'm just having fun. I go in people's lives and stuff. So. But yeah, appreciate you having me though.
Oh, good, mate. And like I said, you guys all are on my list, on my guest list. So I will have. Yeah, I really want to get everyone who's been on to be on at least twice. And there's people that can be on forever. They've got enough stuff to last forever. So yeah, thank you everyone in the chat. Like I said, this has been the most watched live anyway. Still got people coming in.
Yeah.
I really appreciate everyone who checked out the show, hung out, and kept busy in the chat. And you guys, thank you so much. And until next time, keep it simple.